So we're in an office right now. Thank you, Julie Pilot. We're in Julie Pilot's office right now at FYI. Thank you, will.i.am, for allowing us in this building and allowing us to bring a massive jam into your building, into the space. Is going to be amazing. But because of that, we're in some white walls. So I would like to see if we can use AI to change the walls behind me to a beach in Cuba.
Ooh, you know what you do, man.
Can we do it? Put me in front of a crowd in front of like 10,000 people.
Bah.
What do you want? Look at the camera. What do you want, Sima?
Let's see if you put me naked here. Show me AI. Show me what you do.
You went straight to you being naked. I never even thought about that. I was thinking about backgrounds.
I don't know if they can do everything. Just
see, you know, they say if you tell the AI what you really want, like I wanted to be on a beach, you just want to be naked.
Yeah, man. If they can do it, do it. I want to see. I want to see how long you're for.
We're about to
you
see.
get.
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite artists in the world, Cimafunk.
Yes, sir. How's it going, brother?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Super nice, man. Happy to see you, brother.
Happy to see you too, man.
Every time is since 2019.
Yes.
I've been a crazy road, man.
I've been watching you grow, and it's been amazing. I've been cheering the whole time. I've
been watching you too, man. I'm enjoying all of that thing that you do.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yes, sir.
And we are currently in the dressing room / office at FYI because tonight is the JammJam, the first annual Grammy JammJam, featuring Big Frida, Tank of the Bangas, Time for Three, Ibrahim Malouf, and Cimafunk.
It's going to be a crazy night, man.
You just sound checked, bro, and I got to play one song with you, which was amazing. I'm so excited. My favorite song, Caramello.
Yes.
I love that song. That song has been my anthem for the last few months. I listen to it every day. Yeah.
That's great, man. That's great. I love that song too. It's a crazy groove that the song have with the drum and the bass.
It feels
you
so
know,
good.
you feel it. You feel it. It's like something that make you want to go to exercise.
It's so cool.
Some cardio.
So I love your trajectory. I love that you're growing. I love that people. I mean, I feel like if anyone sees you play live, they're immediately a fan. Like you're just so infectious, and you're such an amazing performer. When I saw you at North Sea Jazz Festival, in front of a European crowd, I got to see something different, and I was like, wow, man.
That was crazy.
It was amazing, dude. So, and now congratulations, you're nominated for a Grammy.
Yes, sir. Finally.
Big deal, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The first one is amazing.
How do you feel when you heard that you were nominated?
I was just running to get a plane, and when I get the news, I was trying to reach people to call in my sister, my mom, everybody, but I just was getting a plane. So I was getting a plane with two big friends of mine. So when we were just having fun in the airport and stuff, nobody can stop us now. We're gonna get the plane. Don't ask for paper. Nobody gonna ask for nothing. It's like a Grammy nomination.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, here's my visa. It's a Grammy nomination.
Yeah. But it was amazing. It was amazing, and it's still amazing. It's something that I've been dreaming for long.
Oh man.
So now finally, after all the war and all the crazy stuff that we have been doing all these years,
yes,
it's done. It's there.
It's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you just moved to New Orleans recently?
Yeah, I'm going to spend more time there. I've been always crazy for be around of all these great musicians.
Yeah.
And then 2018 was the year when I played for first time in Tipitina.
Yeah.
They received me so well that we just become family. So they have been going Cuba and back to New Orleans, and I have been going to New Orleans to record amazing, and we have been family since then.
That's so
finally
cool.
Now I'm gonna spend more time there.
That makes a lot of sense because you're from Cuba, and so I feel like there's so much of that sound, that flavor. There's extra flavor in New Orleans.
It's a lot. It's a lot of mix there. Yeah, we're super connected. Even in the ways that we don't know, that we don't understand, but we are super connected.
Yeah, man.
The vibe, the spirit way, the spiritual way, and the sound, everything. It's a lot of connection between New Orleans and Cuba.
What's the difference between the Cuban music scene and the U.S. music scene that you're experiencing?
Well, here is bigger.
Yeah,
here's music everywhere, and it's a bigger country. It's a lot of different styles. It's a lot of music from many styles. In Cuba, it's not so many big diversity. It's a lot of diversity, but not so much as U.S. But and also the musical tradition in the traditional music in Cuba is tight. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So you can find that here. At least you go to, I think that maybe Miami or some places in
Yeah.
Miami, you can find the right groove. But yeah, it's a lot of difference between the musical environment. Also, the industry also is completely different between both those places.
What is the industry like in Cuba? Is there much of an industry?
It's 100% not the same.
Yeah.
We need to have a couple hours here for me to tell you how it works when I was like making my first album release there. But it's different. The people just find a way to make their own distribution of music, to make their own way to produce music. I produced my first album in my room in the house, and I mix with couple mixer friends of mine that help me with that, and I distribute in a different way, completely different. And it's another way of send music to every house.
Yeah.
That called El Paquete. And yeah, it's completely different. It's another kind of invention. It's a great invention. It works 100%. It's like analogic internet.
Yeah, yeah.
You share the information through the hands. You got many people giving you information every week, the things that you need, and you got all the lists, a curator of music, all the hits in Cuba and stuff. It's a really crazy stuff, but it works.
How do you get discovered in the States?
In the States, well, that was crazy because the first time that I arrived was for a birthday party, and was because I work when I was playing in Cuba. I get in this party was a lot of actors and people, famous people. So I met there my actual manager now. We met there in that party. We just start to talk like, yo, man, this is amazing. I love the vibe. I love the stuff. So like, yo, man, we should try to go to US. I'm sure that in US it's gonna work. But many people say that, at that point I was pretty famous in Cuba, and a lot of people just arrive and tell me the same, and I was like, yes, it's cool, but you still believe that thing because everybody's telling you. But yeah, it happened. After that, we get in connection again. It happened that some friend won the band for playing the birthday of his wife, and yeah, he was there, and he was like, yo, I'm gonna help you with this. And since then, we start to play together, and we start to roll US. In 2019, we made the first tour, and it was crazy. It was crazy because me and the band, we didn't expect the reaction of people. It was like we are saying in Cuba that we made funk, but now we come to US, they made the funk. So we what we're gonna say that we do, what we're gonna do there, we just keep doing the same. And the show in New Orleans, that was like a really was a change. That show changed everything because everything started to happen and be different after that show in Tipitina. April 7th was my birthday, and in 2018. And after that show, everything was crazy because I was scared at the beginning, saying like I'm gonna make a show in Tipitina. That is
legendary
kind of
venue.
Places. And I'm gonna play. And I'm call myself Cimafunk. I'm gonna play funk there. Some kind of funk.
In one of the funkiest places in the
funkiest
world.
place in the world. So, but at the end, when I was arriving in the car, I remember that Colin called me and say like, yo, man, we sold out. Sold out Tipitina. I was like, yeah, for real, bro. Man, if I sold out. And then I arrived in the car and I saw the line that was double in the block in Tipitinas. So I was like, I was super emotional that moment. And then as soon as I arrived to the stage, a lot of people just knew the music just was, I don't know what was happening, but a lot of people were super excited. And as soon as I start to play, they start to just get crazy. And it was a really wild concert. Really, really wild concert. Everybody was melting. We was melting, sweating. We check our shirt off. And it was crazy. It's a really good moment. After that, every other place, every other city that we arrived, was people there waiting for us.
So it's like your life changed immediately with that show.
Yeah, definitely. That show was really significant. Also for me as musician, I really love many of the bands that have been in Tipitinas playing, and I love the concert, and I love the importance that they give to that places, the importance that they give to the roots, the people that create the stuff, the people that create things and still alive, the places that are important for that. These people there in New Orleans, they kept that, and they keep moving that. They keep doing things around all this, and I really love that, and I become a big fan of music from New Orleans and music from the States. So Tipitina was a big deal for me. It's a really big deal for me. It's a really big deal for me.
For sure.
So once that happened, inside us, inside myself and all the members of the band, we was just like our mind was like, yeah, it's done. Just let's groove. We was like a machine. We become a machine.
So your new album nominated for a Grammy.
Yes, sir.
And you got George Clinton on the album,
The
on Funk
Godfather.
Aspirin, the Godfather. You're hitting all the funk. You're hitting all the funk goals. What was it like working with George Clinton?
Crazy experience, man. A magical experience. The funkadelic experience.
Yeah.
For real. He just say yes. I want to do the song with Sima, and I didn't send him the song. Actually, Colin sent me all the music.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I want to do it.
Nice.
And we take a flight to Nashville, to another place that he lived.
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee, no?
Yeah.
Tallahassee, yeah. To Tallahassee, and then we just arrived there. We was in the studio waiting for him, and super nervous. You know,
Yeah.
George, I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
It's more than a fan. I'm more than a fan of yours. And then we was waiting outside, like just 10, 11. And then we start to hear a speaker sound like some really, really acid rap, hip hop, funk. So George arrived in this white car with a roof, with his clothes, and his wife, that she's a beautiful person also. And they just get down to the car, say, yo, my man, what's up, bro? He's like, yeah, thank you, bro. Sima, let's go to the studio. We will spend the whole day recording in the studio with our headphones. He was just recording the voice live in the microphone and just talking about Cuban music and about Afro-Cuban groove.
Yeah.
That he's a big fan. He was telling me history when he was a barber in a barber shop in New York, and he was listening Perez Prado and all the music that all the Afro-Cuban music that arrived to New York that changed at some point many of the groove that is happening now in the States. So it was a really crazy story with him, because all the time was like music back with knowledge, with passion, with that scene that sometimes you seen that it's not longer important, but it's the most important.
For sure.
You know, that is the spirit and the connection with the happiness and the healthy. And he's still there. He got that, and he spread that all the time, 100%.
Yeah.
So at the end, we end up in his house eating and watching news, and he was painting us in the house. We spend the whole day. The first day that we meet each other, we end up in his house, and he invited us to dinner, and we saw all his family and stuff.
Such a
After
sweet
that,
guy.
he has been always present for me and always supporting me, and it's been amazing.
That's so cool, man. I'm so happy for you. It's amazing. We had George Clinton play at the JammJam.
Yes, sir.
We did one with him that was like a life-changing day for me, for sure. I was just like, wow, this is amazing. And now we got you here tonight. I'm really excited. I'm really happy that we fit a podcast into a sound check day where we're rehearsing like 10 acts at once. We made it work, Sima.
You made it, man. You made it.
So where does the name Cimafunk come from?
Cimafunk Sima came from the Maroons. Maroon was the slave in Cuba. So that scene that I told you, there's a lot of connection between New Orleans and Cuba. Basically, in Grand Paris for the slave trade, was a lot of slave traffic between Cuba and New Orleans. So at some point, that was for that reason you see that they got this root so deep, and we got also the root so deep. So it's a couple different, but it's a lot of connection.
Yeah.
So Sima came from the Maroons. I came from the slaves in Cuba that was a slave in the time of slaves. So when I started to figure out and try to share more information about my ancestors, I realized that it came from some part of Africa, West Africa, and it was Maroons and stuff. So I just get super identified with that, and that was something that changed everything. That's changed everything in my life, personal, but also artistic life. That is the same at the same time, and I get Sima from that, because we call Cimarron. We don't say Maroon, we call Cimarron. That is the slave, the ex-slave, because he escaped from the house and he started to live deep in the mountains. In Cuba, we got a couple of small places where was big important village of a slave that escaped. They was living there inside some caverns or some places. Sometimes they come back and they burn places and they crash the ex-masters and stuff. So I get the Sima from that, and the funk, because for me it's almost the same also. It's all the traditional from the slave that arrived here in the States, and they was gospel, soul, blues, rock, funk. And the funk for me was the moment when they say like, hit me. like a bang, the one, and the one was something like the same thing of the rooms.
Yeah.
I'm escaping. I'm just gonna put you the groove before everything. So the fun for me is almost the same stuff.
That's so amazing, man. You must be like, I hope you're proud of yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
you should be.
I feel good. I feel good.
I mean, you're a natural star, man. You're an amazing human. You have a really special light that just surrounds you, and like the audience can feel it whenever they see you play. You can hear it in your music. It's fun. It's feel good. It's like makes people dance. Makes people happy.
Yeah, man. That's I do for me.
Yeah.
I do for myself.
Yeah.
I need to the stage moment. I tell to everybody that moment is you know it.
Yeah.
That moment is so special.
Yeah.
For you that for sure the people that is around.
Yeah.
They see you so happy. Of course they're gonna feel happy. If you got someone here that start to laugh, really laughing, you know, like the honesty laugh, you're gonna laugh also.
For sure.
And you're gonna feel fine. You don't know why. You don't know why he's laughing, but you're gonna laugh.
For sure.
So that kind of thing, and you're gonna feel better. It's gonna be good for your health. It's gonna
yeah.
be good for your soul, and you don't have even you need to have a reason to do that.
Definitely.
So for me, the music and the stage is the same. It's that kind of vibration with the people having fun and feeling good and forget about everything. They forget in the show. They forget about who they are, what they believe, everything. They just are together in the groove. That kind of sensation, they send back to me, and I feel super good. I feel even more and more.
Yeah.
More. So it's a blast, man.
Where did you learn all those awesome dance moves?
Doing it.
That's just you.
Yeah. I just started to do. I before I was singing with my eyes closed, and I didn't move at all. I was singing. Yeah. I started when I started.
You're such a natural mover. I feel like that's crazy to think about.
Yeah, I don't know what happened but I was singing with my eyes closed and the mic far away, and people in the crowd. It was like get close to the mic in the middle of the song, because I was too ashamed of just get the mic close and sing and stuff, and I was not move at all. At some point, I don't remember that day, but I started just to move, and I couldn't stop.
What made you change? What made you move?
I don't know, man. I think that was the people.
The feedback.
It was the people that started to move at some point. Someone started to make, and I started to, I like that. And then I cannot stop. I cannot have
But
people.
you don't just move. You got like the moves.
Yeah.
You got real moves.
I don't know. I it's not a school or nothing. I just try to do. It's difficult for me to repeat a steps. You know, like when you got
choreography,
put the choreography style, you can make the same stuff for a while. For me, it's really difficult. I try with the band, and we try to do couple moves sometimes when we stay in the same step. Yeah. But I get anxious with that. I cannot.
I noticed because I love your dance moves, and I want to dance. You know, I have rhythm obviously from drums and everything. So when I like watch your dance moves, I'm like, oh, I want to do that. How do I do that? But I noticed sometimes you do like percussion moves.
Oh yeah,
with your hands.
That's the stuff, man.
I'm like, okay, he's like, I could air percussion, and then shake my shoulders a little more and figure out how to get this.
Your body's a drum.
Yeah,
your body's a drum. It's vibrating all the time in different BPM. So it's just let it go.
So cool, man. Yeah, it's like what for everyone that hasn't seen Cimafunk play. If you haven't, go to YouTube right now and then immediately go see a show when you can, because this is one of the greatest live shows there is, and it's. The whole you're engaged. It's a party. It's lit. It's feel good. Bring your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever it is. Go have some fun. Tonight is gonna be amazing. Are you excited to play the Jam Jam?
Tonight's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
I'm so happy for tonight, bro, because I love all the musicians there. I'm a big fan of all that musicians, everybody. Yeah. So I got 2 people from my band, and they are super happy because they know them also. And
we're doing the premiere or the live performance premiere with you and Ibrahim Malouf and Tank and the Bangas. Yes, for Todo Colores. Song is sick.
Sir. Yeah, I love that song, and I love the tank part. I was talking to Colin a couple hours ago. She's the best.
Yeah,
I mean, she's the greatest.
Her verse is crazy on that.
She gonna stay for the history.
Yeah,
that girl gonna stay for the history because she got the groove. Yeah, she really got the groove and the melody. She got both.
Yeah, man.
She know it.
Well, dude, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks for playing the Jam Jam. Thanks for doing the pod.
Thanks to you, man. Thanks to you. You
get the Grammy.
You always keep it around, just giving energy and giving health. Thank you, brother.
For sure, man. I feel like that's one of the things I love about you too. Is I love I don't know. I love smiling. Yeah. I just naturally do it, but I always sometimes even just remind myself to do it. Because just like you said, if you hear someone genuinely laugh, it makes you laugh.
Yeah, man. That's good, man. That's good. That's good. All the good for the health and the spirit is good. We only got one time here.
I know.
We don't know the rest, so just let's try to be good. Let's try to spread the groove, and let's try to make the people smile and dance and get tight.
We're going to live it up tonight.
That's the scene, man.
Well, thank you, bro.
Thanks to you, man. Thanks to you.
Cimafunk.
Big pleasure. Thank you, guys. Much love, much love. Let's go.